Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. Today is March the 23rd, 2018, and we have our eggplant seedlings here, and they are ready to be transplanted. We have, let's see here, this one here is the ping tong. Oops, let me get diamond out there. And you can see the roots here, they're coming out of these little peat pellets very nicely, and that's what we want. So these are ready to be transplanted here, and I'll show you some other varieties here. I like the dark purpling. I don't know, let me zoom in here. Let's see if you can see it on here. Yeah, I like the dark purpling that these have in the veins of the leaves. It's really very interesting. Zoom back out here. Okay, and we have, let's see here, this one here is diamond. Oops. And you can see the roots here. This one here is definitely ready to be transplanted. So we're going to be transplanting him. And we have, this one here is a shooting stars one. You can see the roots here. Now this one here is a hybrid. And then these here, they kind of got mixed up, so it's a mix. Whoops, sorry. This one here kind of got mixed up, so it's a mix of diamond, ping tong, and black beauty. And I'm not 100% sure who's who. There's just no real way for me to tell them apart. And then this one here is black beauty. And this one here is ready to be transplanted. Now this one doesn't have as many roots growing out the side yet, but if you look on the bottom, it's growing its roots out all over the place down here. So we're going to be giving them a new home today. I'm going to show you here how to transplant them. Now, I use these containers here to transplant them in. This is one of the Jiffy, let me read it here. The Jiffy pots, it's a number 5. And these, you can plant them directly in your containers then. You can plant them directly in your garden if you choose to grow them in your garden. I grow my eggplants in containers, so I'm going to be planting these in here. And this will break down then. Now, this one here, they missed one of the drain holes, which you can't see, sorry. They missed one of the drain holes. So I'm going to grab one here that has all 4 drain holes in, because I'm going to be putting drain holes in the other one. Let me get this out here. Now, there we go. There are smaller ones of these, which I don't have them. So I'm just going to be transplanting them into these. And we're still going to feed them once a week with our Miracle-Gro food. If you choose to use a different type of plant food, that's perfectly fine. So I have my potting mix here, and I'm just shaking it in here, and I'm transplanting them with the Miracle-Gro potting mix. Let's see here. Add just a little bit more here. I was going to be doing some other transplanting, that's why the containers had soil in them, but my thing wasn't quite ready yet, so I don't want to rush them. So I'm going to wait. Okay, so we are going to be planting, we're going to do ping tong first. And it's all the same for each variety. And as you can see here, they're pretty close in height. This is a little bit bigger, and it's going to allow our roots to spread out. So I'm going to take some of the soil out of here. Just going to get these transplanted here. These will continue to grow for us. Oops. Sorry about that. And I'm leaving a little space between the top of the peat pellet and the top of our container here because I want to leave a water reservoir. Sometimes, and this will actually happen, if you put your peat pellet level with this, and you put your soil level with the top of the rim, when you water them or you go to feed them, all your stuff's going to run out. So I always leave a space between them. So I'm just going to these in here. Now my soil is nice and fluffy. It's nice and dry. So it is going to sink some. And I have my little garden tools that I use too. So I'm just going to I'm going to tamp this down some because I don't want like any air pockets or anything. Now you don't want to like pack it, but you want to try and get the excess air pockets out. I'm just going to kind of go around here with this. Oops. And this ping tong variety, it's a new variety for me. It's an heirloom. I'm told that it's a heavy yielder, and the flesh on it, the fruit, is supposed to be that tender that you don't even have to peel them. Because I know with the Shooting Stars one, I did have to peel that one because it had like a tougher skin to it. So I just peeled it, and I really liked that one. It's a bicolor one. Has like the stripes in it. And okay, here we go. And that's what they said about diamond too. Diamond is it's an heirloom, and it's supposed to be a heavy yielder. So I'm not sure what the flesh on that one's going to be like yet. If it's going to have to be peeled, or if it's going to be, you know, tender enough that you won't have to peel it. I'm not sure about that because that's a new one for me too. Okay. I'll get some water for this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my water here, and I'm just going to kind of fill in around it here. Give it a nice gentle watering, and I'll water this till water runs out the bottom, because I want to make sure that I get everything nice and moist. And the Black Beauty one, that one's an heirloom too. I've grown that one for a few years now, and I like the fruit on it, but it is a lower yielding variety. So another issue that I had is the fruits on me, and this has happened to other people, turn green. So I didn't trust eating them, because they're in the Solanaceae family, which is the same family as your tomatoes. So I didn't eat them, and I was kind of looking for some different varieties with some higher yields. So I tried some different ones out this year, and I have grown Shooting Stars already. That one, I've grown that one for a few years too. And I do recommend you peel the fruit on it. When you get your fruit off of it, I do recommend that you peel it, the skin off of it. Okay, our water is running out the bottom, and we are going to label this then, so we don't get them all mixed up any more than what they are. And when I'm done transplanting all these, I'll come back and I'll show them to you. So that's how I transplant my eggplants. So I will be putting these back under the lights then when I'm done transplanting them. We'll give them the same care that we were giving them when they were just the peat pellets. And we're still going to feed them once a week. And we don't want them to bloom indoors, so I'm not going to let them bloom indoors. If it tries to, I'm going to take the bloom off of it. Some of these new varieties, I'm not too sure about how quickly they bloom for us. But being that we're transplanting them from these right here to these right here, it's going to reduce the transplant shock because we're not taking them like out of the plastic containers, and we're not disturbing the roots or anything like that. So it should cut down on the yielding time. So we'll see. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them below and I'll try and answer them for you. Please don't forget to hit that little notification button. That'll tell you when I put a new video on. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.